Think of a villain in your mind, the embodiment of evil and the opposite of justice. Now make them the most petty person to ever exist. Reverse Flash is just a complete douchebag. There's no other way to say it. This is a guy who went back in time, threatening the entire timeline just to screw with Barry Allen. This man goes from pushing Kid Barry down the stairs to freaking killing his mom. I honestly can't tell which one is worse. Going back in time to ruin Barry's whole life, or risking the entire space-time continuum just to push this little child he has beef with down the stairs. He's just so needlessly evil, it's perfect. If any of the other characters did this, like any other villains, I would be appalled. I would hate them. But I just can't help but love Eobard's character. Oh yeah, Reverse Flash's actual name is Eobard. Honestly, with a name that bad, I'd be crashing out too. That's probably the reason he killed his parents, honestly. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, he killed his parents because they were interfering with his research. Yeah, he's that kind of guy. To be fair, I also go feral if someone interrupts me working on the 9th planet, which the trailer is on my channel, and you should watch after this, by the way. But I've never killed my parents over it. I only paralyze. It's much more effective. Reverse Flash's backstory is that he wanted to be Barry's sidekick, so he goes back in time to become Barry's best friend forever or whatever, and realizes that Flash just couldn't care less about Incrediboy. Reverse Flash hates Barry with all of his being, but he never kills him. Not because he has some moral code, it's because if he kills Flash, he erases himself from existence. So instead, he does the same thing of torturing Barry during his entire childhood without him even knowing. He breaks his leg, gets his dog run over, and erases his best friend from existence. He just stops existing. He just runs until he literally never existed. I don't even know. It all culminates in Reverse Flash killing Barry's mom. But is that really the culmination? I honestly don't know which one is worse. Him murdering his mom or literally erasing some guy from all of existence. That's just awful. You don't even get a memory. You don't even get a memory of the guy. He's just gone. He even erases his own brother from existence just because he felt like it. He's gone. Never existed. It doesn't... I don't know. But in my eyes, Eobard puts even the Joker to shame with just how pure evil he is. But unlike a lot of villains, Eobard doesn't have a sad or tragic origin for why he is the way he is. Unless you count not getting to be the Flash's sidekick as a tragic backstory. The tragic part, ironically enough, is that there isn't one. He's just genuinely pure evil and a psychopath. And honestly, that's probably why he's such a fan favorite. All of these other villains as of recent have motives and reasons for why they are the way they are, or at the very least some sort of empathy inside them, but Eobard has never even considered any of that. He has no motive. He's just evil for the sake of being evil. He wouldn't even deny this. This is his entire character. Villains like Eobard are loved because all you really see in media really now is villains who believe that their actions are justified, or that they think they're doing the right thing, which can make a good story, don't get me wrong. Some of my favorite stories involve antagonists like this, but at the current moment, we're honestly starved for pure evil villains who know they're evil and just roll with it. That's why when we see somebody, it feels so much more impactful. That's why characters like Jack Horner and Puss in Boots are so loved. It's almost like a breath of fresh air. But in my opinion, Eobard is at the top of the list, just because of how petty some of his actions are. If you enjoy characters who are like what I'm describing, you definitely need to check out some of the media with Reverse Flash. The Flash TV show has a pretty good depiction, but if you want the best Reverse Flash you can get, I recommend reading the DC comics, because that's where I believe his character truly shines. Thank you so much for watching this video and sticking through to the end. If there are any villains in particular that you would like me to cover this October, leave them in the comments. I've got a few ideas already, but I want to dip more into some horror characters after this episode. This is more me testing the waters at the moment. Anyways, I'll catch you next time. Bye.